Rise, man.
The Force will be with you.
Always.
Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Star Wars Meg, here to provide you with another Mandalorian Season 2 update, and as always to provide you with all of the news from a galaxy far, far away. We have so much exciting news to get through today guys, including a Sabine Wren theory that could explain how she plays into the Mandalorian Season 2. Before I get into the video, please may I ask you to hit like down below, to subscribe if you're brand new, and also make sure you hit the notification bell to be alerted each and every time I post a new video. You can expect daily Star Wars news updates from me, and without too much jibber jabber, let's get into it. So we start by talking about one of the stars of Chapter 10, the Frog Lady. Well, it turns out that she's got a new poster. Just like some of the preliminary posters that we got before Season 2 dropped on Disney+, she has her own one, and it's her carrying her eggs in the egg canister. Now, it's rumoured that they're going to be doing this with all of the new characters introduced, so if Ahsoka Tano will be in Episode 5 of Season 2, it's very likely she'll be getting her own version of this kind of poster, and that would look awesome. I would put it as my wallpaper on my phone for sure. Now, if you pardon the pun, I did try to look for Easter eggs in the background of this wallpaper, and I couldn't really find any, but if you can, please let me know in the comments down below. I really like the style of these posters, they're really awesome, and they give a new kind of vibe to Star Wars and the artwork of Star Wars in general. So let us now move on to an article which speaks about Episode 3 of Season 2, or Chapter 11, which drops on Friday. I'm so excited for it, and I'm sure you guys are too, because we're only a couple of days away from it. So this article states, The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 3 synopsis provides mini tease for this week's episode. Now there's a reason I'm going to talk about this article before I speak about Sabine Wren, because it ties into it quite well. The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 3 lands this Friday, and a short but sweet leak has given us a small clue as to what to expect from the episode. As spotted on Star Wars Leaks, if you Google The Mandalorian Season 2, the new episode synopsis reads, The Mandalorian braves high seas and meets unexpected allies. Yes, it's a Baby Yoda sized tease, but given Disney's understandably cautious approach to spoilers and secrets for Season 2, it's a welcome one. The mention of the term unexpected allies too is a curious line. There aren't many who have crossed Mando's path that could fall under that umbrella. Perhaps Moff Gideon, or maybe Boba Fett makes his presence more keenly felt in the new episode this week. Perhaps more interestingly, if you've been following every scrap of morsel of the Mandalorian teasers up until now, the high seas is surely a nod to Mando and Baby Yoda on a boat, as seen in the trailer. If that is the case, that marks the last real set piece from the trailers. That means everything from here on out is uncharted territory that we know nothing about. Now this is the bit that really excites me, and a lot of people have commented on my previous two videos that we seem to have been getting most of the trailer in the first few episodes. I think they're leaving really huge, enormous reveals to come, guys, and we're going to be mind blown. And that's been the case according to Taika Waititi and other people who've been interviewed who know about Season 2. They said there is some mind-blowing stuff to come. And that brings us on to our Sabine Wren theory. Now, as you know, in Chapter 10, Mando has to take the Frog Lady to the moon of Trask, and there she'll find her husband, and Mando's in it because he knows that the Frog Lady's husband has seen a Mandalorian covert. When he asked Pelimoto if the Mandalorian covert was the same as the ones on Navarro, I don't think it is. In fact, my prediction is that it's perhaps the Night Owls. And this will excite obviously fans of Rebels and Sabine Wren fans, and I think Sabine Wren is also looking for other Mandalorians, and that could be the unexpected ally. And one way or another, if this turns out to be true, they could be led back to Navarro, and that's when perhaps in Episode 4 of Season 2 we see Greef Karga and Cara Dune again. Now here's the thing, I think the Mandalorian covert is a very pivotal moment in Season 2, because if it's not the ones from Navarro, Episode 3 or Chapter 11 on Friday is the episode we're gonna get Sabine Wren, or perhaps even Bo-Katan, or even both. It would truly be their ideal window to include these characters and provide a little bit of fan service, while also making sure not to alienate new fans to Star Wars and The Mandalorian in general. What do you guys think? Do you think the Mandalorian covert will be the same Mandalorians we saw on Navarro, or could it potentially be the Night Owls? Either way, I think it's pretty safe to say we're going to get some pretty huge reveals in Chapter 11. And on that note, we visit an article which speaks about the ice planets that we saw in Chapter 10. So a lot of fans prior to The Mandalorian Season 2 and after the trailer was revealed hypothesized that the ice planet was definitely Ilum, but it turns out that that is not true. So this article writes, The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 2 debunks Star Killer theory. Chapter 10 of Mando visited the planet in question, and it quickly started putting to bed any notion that this was Ilum. Although the hot pool the Frog Lady bathes in could hint at Ilum's known geothermal properties, there was also little way to square the complete absence of any signs of Imperial or First Order personnel having ever been on the planet. Ilum had been under the Empire's rule since Palpatine took over the galaxy, and he had started terraforming the planet, stripping it for its kyber to be used in superweapons. Following the Battle of Jakku, the Imperial remnant returned to Ilum, continuing the project that would eventually turn the world into Starkiller Base. All of this was evident even before it was seemingly confirmed by an Easter egg in The Mandalorian's Chapter 10 that the ice planet wasn't Ilum, but actually Maldo Kreis. This is the same world Mando visited in Season 1, where he captured the Mithril. This was seen via Aurebesh writing on the Razor Crest's guiding system, which translates the name of the planet into Maldo Kreis, confirming that it definitely wasn't Ilum. This section of the planet does look different to the one in Season 1 though, which had at least some signs of its population. But as Tatooine in Season 2 Episode 1 proved, there was a lot more to these planets than was first known. They have many regions, and this one was different to the regions we saw in Season 1. And so we finish today's news segment by talking about the Bothans, and it states the Mandalorian finally gives them the recognition they deserve. When the rebellion caught wind of the Empire building a second Death Star, a team of Bothan spies managed to steal the plans and deliver them to the rebels. Unfortunately, not much information has been revealed about those Bothans or what they did, at least not in Star Wars canon. All fans know is that many Bothans died to bring the rebels that information, according to Mon Mothma. And in The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 2, it seems like the New Republic took note of the Bothan sacrifice because they named a starship Bothan 5 after those spies. So that is all of the news I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also please consider becoming a patron of mine on Patreon. For just $2 or $10 a month, you can help to support this channel and get exclusive access to content that is not found here on YouTube. I'm Star Wars Meg, wishing you a fantastic rest of the day, no matter where you dwell in the galaxy. Have a good one.